I had depression for 16 years, right? And then I went to this psychiatrist and he gave me these pills to be more happy, but that didn't work because I didn't solve the problem. I felt numb and I felt like a zombie. And then when I came to this technique, for the first time was the first time I felt alive. In that session, it was the first time I felt peace in my heart. And what I did in that session was like changing my beliefs about myself. And in that moment, I didn't know anything about energetic things, but I just thought like, I need to learn this.
Welcome to Get Enlightened with Master O. And we're here today with our very special guest, Haru Escárcega, who's the CEO of Haru Healing, which is a platform for energetic transformation. And it's so exciting to have you with us today, Haru.
Thank you so much. I feel so blessed and so honored to be here with you.
Haru, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Yes, well, since I was 7 years old, I had depression and I went to traditional therapy for 16 years and nothing helped. Like I wanted to kill myself. Like I was so depressed. I couldn't find joy in my life and in myself. So I went to this energetic session I didn't know anything about, but I didn't have anything to lose. And in that session, it was the first time I felt peace in my heart. And what I did in that session was like changing my beliefs about myself. And in that moment, I didn't know anything about energetic things, but I just thought like, I need to learn this. So I started learning a lot of energetic tools and techniques. And at the beginning, I thought everything was the same. Like all the techniques were the same. But then I understood like there were a lot of things like meditation, healing, and I started to learn about that. I started doing one-on-one sessions, healing sessions, and then I create my business, which is Haru Healing. And what I do now is that I do classes, online workshops to people so they can connect with themselves and heal themselves with energetic tools and healing tools. So that is what I do.
And tell us a little bit more about all the things that you tried in your journey.
Yes, I think it's important to try a lot of things, to have your own healing toolbox. I know it's that correct.
Yeah.
So I like to learn from many people. Like when I see someone who is coherent and had their own path, I like to learn from them. I'm always learning. So that's why I'm here with you, Master, and with you, Anne, because I think we all have our own wisdom. So I believe that if we are going to grow in this life, we need to be like super supported. That's the word, sorry. So right now I am creating my own technique, my own tools from all the tools I have learned from and everything that helped me to be where I am today. But I am always open to keep learning and growing and evolving, because I think one of the problems out there is where people think they heal everything. And no, if you're still alive, you need to continue evolving and connecting with your inner light. So that's why for me it's super important to be supported by people like you and people who I admire and people who I want to learn from. So that's why I am here.
That's super interesting. And we tell us a little bit more about how you managed to overcome the depression.
Yes, like now I understand that one of the things that saved me from being depressed, because, okay, I had depression for 16 years, right? And then I went to this psychiatrist and he gave me these pills to be more happy, but that didn't work because I didn't solve the problem. I felt numb and I felt like a zombie. And then when I came to this technique, for the first time was the first time I felt alive. And I was like shocked because I thought like, wow, life will have a purpose in life. It's not about you born, you grow, and you pay your credit card, and then you die. We have more purpose in life, right? So I start feeling so good, so I start to practice. I am super disciplined because from the side of my dad, they are Japanese, and from my mom, they are militaries. So I start like practicing, like so obsessed with feeling good. So I think that is that motivation and discipline helped me to be where I am today, right? So I start practicing a lot, and what I understand now is that what I did was like meditating. I was obsessed with meditating, and then I changed my chemical levels. Right. So that's how I overcome my depression, because I was so disciplined and I was feeling so good that I start doing it on repeat, and then I start learning other tools like, I don't know, breath work and many things out there, and I start to practice all the tools. But for me, it's super important to keep practicing one tool to see how I feel and the difference in my life and in my environment. And then I start adding more tools, and I like to do my own healing journey. Protocol.
Yeah, that's what's really valuable for everybody who's watching, to hear a little bit more about, what brought you also to this.
Yes.
What was it that made you come to the Sungkyung Center?
Yes.
You live in Mexico City. How did you find it? And what's been your journey with treatments and anything else?
Well, as I said, I like to explore. So I saw this energy treatment in my Instagram, like publicity, I think. And then I saw like, wow, they are in Mexico. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to see, like, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I'm going to find out. So I came to the center, and then I received my first energy treatment with Master Silvia. And I felt like so good because usually I feel so tired because I work with so many people and I'm obsessed, and then I'm overachiever and I have many things I need to transform. But like I felt a huge difference in my state before the treatment and after the treatment. And I was like, wow, this only took like 20 minutes or something like that, nothing. So I started coming to the center to receive more energetic treatments, and I felt so good. And then Silvia told me about the Ancestor Healing. And I was like, so, how do you say, like, I wanted to do it because it sounds so good. And in the past, I worked with ancestors with other techniques. So I came to do the Ancestor Healing. I did my 12 lines, I think. And the last thing I did was my house blessing, because I wanted my home to be so blessed and so pure. And I felt so good. And then the last week I had a session with Master O, and I felt like so good. And I feel the light you see, guys, in me.
Absolutely. Tell us about, what was your experience of Ancestor Healing? Like, what did you go through, and how did you feel during the ceremony?
Yes.
And what changes did you actually experience?
I did the ceremony, three stages. Yes. Yeah. Because first I remember I broke up, and then Silvia told me like, oh, you should do this. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do this.
You broke up with your boyfriend?
I broke up with my boyfriend that moment. So I was not, I had like grief, like a strong grief. So I came to the Ancestor Healing. I remember I felt so bad. I was also sick. But I felt good. I felt better. But I think until the second one, where I did like a lot of my lines, I felt super better. And then I had to...
How would you describe it?
Super better.
The kind of symptoms?
Yes. All the energetic weight was like gone. Like sometimes I had like back pain, because I think sometimes I had the weight of my ancestors, and I'm a healer. So sometimes I want to solve people's problems. And sometimes I had a lot of weight in my back. And I think that was, I had an improve in my back pain. And I felt in my mind like clarity. And I like that so much because I'm used to take decisions all the time.
Right.
So I feel like so clean and so pure in my mind. So then I had my third Ancestor Healing. And I felt so like all the things I'm saying were like more intense in the third session, like more deep. I had more deep connection with pureness, light, clarity.
And you felt lighter.
I felt lighter. So I think that it was so important for me because as I said, I'm used to had weight in.
And did you feel like this was a permanent change also in your
Yes.
levels?
Yes. And I also did the singing thing. And I love it because the chance,
chanting class.
sorry, the chance to continue to be connected to that pureness and sensation. And every time I do the chants, I feel like so
Aligned.
yes, aligned is the word. Yes. So then I did my house blessing. I also felt my house so clean and so pure, and I felt protected in my own house.
It's a huge change.
Yes. Yes.
Did you want to ask my
Yes.
questions?
I have many questions, Master. Now it's my turn. So for me, like the universe is this creating force, right? So, but you talk a lot about the mind of the universe.
Right.
So can you talk to me about that definition? What is for you the mind of the universe?
Yeah, the mind of the universe is a source of life, taking care of invisible world and the physical world. So the mind of the universe, a simple term, invisible life. And this invisible life is there for the invisible world, allow the invisible world taking care of physical world, physical, the universe. There's a perfect system. So we call law of the life. So the mind of the universe is source of unlimited light, unlimited love, unlimited power. So that all the invisible world, the physical world, connected to that. Like connect everything, connect to the like a root of the life. So mind of the universe is a source of life, is there for everything, taking care of everything with the beautiful the vibration. So, and we are all connected to the mind of the universe certain degree. And that's why we are here. We're getting what we need. Some people getting a lot, some people getting less. Depends on their connections.
So if we want to feel always connected and be always connected, what we should do to be always a channel for the light of the universe?
Yeah, the first of all, we have to understand ourselves. We are physical beings. Physically, we made of materials. We are part of nature, physical universe. And so we getting the physical things, food, air, the water. And we have the mind. The mind need a lot of the information, the brightness, the love, and the power. And then we are the spiritual beings. Our spirit is invisible life. It stay there. It's a part of the mind of the universe. It's there. It's exists with purest light, love, energy. So how we gonna connect to the mind of the universe? Yeah, we have to use our pure light, love, energy through our mind. Allow our mind pure, happy, bright. Allow the body have a brightness, the power, and the love, so that mind and the body there for you. At the same time, you express your pure light, pure love, powerful energies through your mind and the body. So, the first of all, we have to find ourselves. We have to be with our spirit. Once we are there, naturally, we understand mind needs so much light, love, energy. Body needs same. All the people, all living creatures need so much light, so much love, so much the power, so that you're trying to express yourself, share whatever you have. When that depends on how much you do that, that telling you where your mind to be, where your body should be. And then when you express everything that you have, then what's happening? We are connected to source of life. It's very difficult for human beings because we don't see. We are pure light, pure love. And we see, and we are dealing with our emotions, negative thought, negative energy. There's people, materials, mind is not connected to ourself, more connected to outside, connected to our mind, so that train our mind to be with ourselves to do what we want to do. And this is quite a difficult process. But if we understand we are made of light, love, energy, then when we project this 100%, we achieve the 100% connection. But we project this 10%, we achieve 10% connection. 20%, we achieve 10% connections. So, this is like a process. When we're projecting the light, the love, energy, then naturally, we stay open. When we stay open, we are naturally connected to the mind of the universe. But whatever we project, we're thinking about ourselves. We have a judgment, we have a negativities, then this connected to no purest energy, not very pure, more unpure energy. Then when we stay there, we keep express ourselves in that place. It become our pattern, karma, the way we express our mind and the body, the way we're taking care of our life. So the most important thing is knowing about ourselves, then understand how using our mind, thought, feelings, emotions, how we're going to use this mind in a best way to support me, allow this help this mind to express whatever one want to express. And that's opening ourselves and stay connected to ourselves. That allow us to connect with the source of life. When we do that, we understand how mind of the universe taking care of all the life. We are part of the mind of the universe. We do the same things, similar things. The vibration per mind is very, very pure, very, very, very high. It depends on what we are doing. We access different the vibration, different the light, different brightness, different level of the love, different level of the power. Depends on how much we access. That decide how we use our life, how we can share the amount of the things we can share with the people. Totally decide by connection to myself, connect to the mind of the universe.
Thank you. So now I would like to talk about Ancestor's Healing, because the first time I didn't know what I was doing, but I trust so much that I wanted to do it.
Right.
And now Anne was explaining me all this about the levels of consciousness. Can you explain us what does the Ancestor Healing do to ourselves when we go to a ceremony?
Yes. Do you want me to explain?
I can do.
Okay. Well, this is a map, as you can see, everybody online. I don't know if they can actually see this. But we come, originally our spirit comes from the world of light. So the world of light is, I guess in so many traditions, they call it heaven. And there's different names. But our spirit is so bright and full of light, love, and energy. But our mind, like what Master was explaining, our mind and our body, we have to train them to be completely together with us. And that is, so the karma is really held in the mind and of course practiced through the body. And when somebody passes away, they don't take their body with them anymore, but they do take their spirit and the mind. And the mind is holding all the patterns from their lifetime, which is creating a kind of level of consciousness and an energy, which for them to be in the world of light, it has to be completely pure. You know, we have to be completely cultivated and overcome all the human mind and negativity. So usually they're staying somewhere else, which we call the world of spirit, which is actually here on the earth. Right, Master?
Yes.
And this world of spirit has different levels. So there's very low levels where people pass away who died in a very dark state. Maybe they killed themselves or even damaged somebody else's life. And then there's higher levels of the spirit world where you also have ancestors that did a lot of good deeds for other people and that are very bright. So if a lot of our ancestors are in a dark state, then we have the same vibration and we carry the same karma and repeat the same patterns. And then when they're in a brighter state, they really want to go to the world of light. And they help us to have this feeling like, I really want to help my ancestors. I really want to do something to brighten my ancestors. So during ancestor healing, what actually happens is they receive universal light, which is what they need to heal the patterns that they still carry. And in the ancestor healing session, in the ceremony, they actually receive the energy and the light from the divine world, and then they change their state so that they're no longer in this plane, but they actually go to another, you could say, dimension. They're actually returned to their original bright state, which is the world of light.
And what you were talking about before was that once the ancestors go through the world of light, they cannot be in our body anymore. So all the symptoms, patterns, programations are gone, right? So I think
that's what makes your mind feel so much clearer, like there's less voices in your head.
Now I understand.
Yeah, just what the ancestor healing does is we need a permanent place for our spirit. But the thing is, we don't regain the purest state, the brightest state, original state, that we cannot go there, that we don't have a home for us to be able to stay forever with our as a spirit. So then all the ancestors, they don't go anywhere. They stuck in this the physical world so that they can help the living together with the descendant who was created by them. They have a same, like a body created by them, the part of the mind created by them, the energy created by the ancestors, so that this is like a family house. So that the body and the mind is a part of the ancestors. So we are communicating, and their job is helping us, guiding us with what they achieved, with the brightness, the power, the wisdom, the love. And at the same time, they have a lot of the karma, darkness, the pain, trauma, the extreme emotions. This they're sharing with the descendant, so that we are picking up their information. So when we do ancestor healing, they are not to stay around us. They stay in the world of light. The world of light we think is up there. It's not that. It's the place where holding highest the vibration of the light and the power. And there, in the invisible world, go beyond time and the space. So we think, they're staying with me, they are living there. We see the difference, the distance. But in the spiritual world, there is no separation, no distance. So we are all connected. More we become brighter beings, we are more connected with what we have. We giving the benefit to life. All the ancestors, they want to be their place, and they want to do their job. And as a matter of fact, when we have become the spirit, we clearly understand we are made of the light. We are light. And we have to be in a brighter place. And they start to see their karma, their issues and their problems, and they really want to heal that. Without body, they cannot heal themselves, so that they realize having the body is the blessing for me to be able to brighten myself and to do something beautiful, growing my love, to change the beautiful the pattern that match with the vibration from the universe. So they are very aware of the what way they should be, what they have to do. But when they have the problems, they have a karma, and they have a limitation. This limitation, which in turns affecting descendants so much. And then when we're looking at ourselves, a lot of the problems is not explained. So it's coming from the somewhere. There is a cause and the effect. But a lot of the cause and the effect is coming from invisible world, invisible state. We cannot put the finger on it, but something create is the pattern affecting our state of mind, emotions, and our energy state too. When we helping ancestors and we are free from their karma, we feel free, feel lighter, brighter, like you said, more clarities. My heart is more open, it's more stay free from the past history. We more connected to our pure light, more pure love, and that helps us to stay connected to higher level of vibration from the universe, the mind of the universe. So, yeah, ancestor healing is such a the blessing for the people. When I see people, I really see what the blocking their brightness. Yeah, our karma too. The karma is the way we have a mind. We're using our mind. We're using our body. There is a good way, good karma. The bad way is not knowing about I'm light, blocking the light. Not knowing about I'm made of the love. We're blocking our heart and the love. That is the karma. We need energy. We have to generate energy, but we are blocking the energy, draining energy. That is the karma. It's like a bad way. So, yeah, we inherited this pattern from our family. We inherited we have this one karma from past lives. But once, like you said, when you do ancestor healing, you help the ancestor to receive the vibration from the mind of the universe. Then once they receive the higher vibrations, bright light, bigger love, more power, yet they change, they go to the higher place where they want to be. And then when that happens, when we're helping them, yeah, we have to raise the vibration to tuning to the more pure vibration from the universe, and that helps us to be in a higher place. So they are going high, we're going high. And our journey is we want to connect to the source of life. And our ancestors, they want to do, the higher they go, yeah, they want to become brighter beings. They want to be more beneficial beings for life and universe. And then, so like yourself, you never stop. You're learning. You want to go high. You open yourself. Whatever you are, you access a certain light, certain energy is not enough. You know that because you're a very spiritual person. So I have to go high. And then you're searching for the something. And then you learn something. Okay, this is not enough. I'm going to go even the high. Yeah, all we designed to connect to the mind of the universe. The life is a journey. How far, how high we can go with our mind, with the body, the actions. So, but the ancestors, yeah, they need help. So we have the method here. One method is designed to connect to the source of life. The other one is helping ancestors to connect to the source of life so that finally they can clear the karma. They are not staying in this world anymore, the place where they should be. Started doing the job, but you did a wonderful job. And you transformed so much. I'm very happy about that.
Thank you. I want to ask you one last question. I remember in the last class you talk about, so for me, all these energetic techniques and tools, and every time I practice, it's like an investment, right? Like I investing in me all the time. Like we invest our money. Yeah. I invest with my energy, and I invest to be more aligned and more clear and all that. So you were saying about once we die, our body dies, we take all the investment with us, right, to the next lifetime. Is that correct?
Yeah, you take your light, with your mind whatever you've done. Whatever you've done is create a karma like a patterns. So we take withers the way we use our mind, our thought, feelings, emotions, desires, and the body. Yeah, this all the technique, all the skill, all the wisdom, all the abilities, we take withers.
Okay.
But we cannot take physical things.
No, this belong to earth, so that this things belong to earth has to stay. So the body, it has to stay. Our mind and the body has to go to where we should be.
And you were saying also that, for example, we have karmas, right? So sometimes we see people that they have a nice life, they have money, they have everything, but maybe their actions are not from the light. So you were saying that when you act from that place, the next lifetime you're gonna be like, how do you say this?
In a less privileged
Yes.
This is a very important question. But if we understand ourselves, we know what is the mind. And our spirit is a light love energy. The mind is a tool to express this, the light love energy. So, and the body is the tool to express light love energy, our power, physically. So, and when we have the materials, this is the materials expression of the light love energy of mind of the universe. This is energy, this is love, this is light. So, and it's for us, why when we have a lot of the like physical things, then we have the chance to use this to brighten ourselves, showing our love, growing the love, develop our own more power. But we don't see that way. We're using the physical things for physical position, the power. And so when that happens, we are disconnect from ourselves, our essence, more and more and more. Even though we achieved so much, and then to achieve something, we have to put everything in it, because all the materials is coming from the effort, sweating of the mind and the body. So, and this, what we are not using, we are disconnect from not using for our spirit, growing our spirit, helping the lives. Then what's happening? No matter how much we have, we feel something is missing. To fill the gap, some people, they're making extra effort to get achieving the more. Achieving the more, they feel proud. Sooner or later, there is an emptiness, like a void feeling, and they have to be workaholic. They have to put everything into what they are doing. Then they don't feel like this connection from themselves. This connection, the feeling of this connection means, I've done a lot, but I haven't done anything. That feeling, people, they don't want to feel it. So a lot of people, they're working hard, they become workaholic. But from time to time, you are not working all the time. There is a moment you are not doing anything. At the time, something is missing. And yourself, your spirit telling you, and come on, you have to do something for you. And then these people, they understand, okay, they have a realization. But more they have a realization, is okay, all the physical things given to me from the nature, is the opportunities to brighten myself. If you see this, then people, their life is very, very successful. They achieved so much. But a lot of the people, they achieved so much, they don't know how to use this for physical convenience, the comfort. Of course, we need that. But they're using this for mental securities, the peace, Yes. We don't worry about the future. So that, we are very attached to the physical things. Then we are more disconnected from ourselves. When I see this, very sad. Wow, they can use everything they have for themselves, for other people too. When they do that, universe giving more light, you can express your more light, more love. You can create more physical things, and the physical things as the part of you. And then, when we're using this way, we understand we're giving something to others. Then we feel so great. We don't feel something is leaving me or left me, still belong to me. But thing is, if we use this not for ourselves, even we giving something, we think I'm losing something. But when we use all the materials have a value.
When we use them to give a benefit to others, you mean?
Yeah, they want to do the beautiful job, but depends on the human beings. We have the right to do anything. Yeah, they want to do the right things. They want to value their things, their life. If we do that, the matching with the law of the life, and then this life is very successful and very beneficial.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Harumi, we usually you in this podcast, Master also gives you a healing treatment.
Yay, I'm so lucky.
The time is coming. Is there anything you'd like to share with Master that you're struggling with at the moment?
Yes, the last session we had, I was super exhausted. Like, I felt so bad. And you told me, like, I work with so many people, so sometimes I block negativity here. So I think I would like to go deep into that, releasing the negativity from here or wherever you see it in my body.
Okay, let's do the treatment.
Perfect. Let's go. So Harumi, how are you feeling now? And do you have any questions for Master O?
No, I feel so good. The energetic treatments are my favorite thing in the world, really. So I would like to ask you, how can I keep my energy? How can I strengthen my energy?
Yeah, what you've done, they're helping you to open the energy system on the surface. Now, I strongly advise you should do classes. These classes gonna help you to take energy deep into yourself and gonna revitalize energy blockages has been there for a long time. So when you do regular classes, and you are receiving energy very, very well. So you're gonna make a very, very fast progress from now on.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, the key classes are with movements and meditation, and they're very powerful, and they help you to receive life force energy. And it's also the chanting classes. So you can do both.
Thank you.
I can send you those details.
I'm starting now.
Okay. Okay.
And do you have any advice for everybody who's watching us at home? People who are struggling with their own emotional issues, maybe burnout. What is the advice that you'd like to give, Harumi?
Please don't give up, because I think the universe is always talking to us, always helping us. We only need to listen and to connect with our hearts and have a quiet mind to listen to the message and to the solution.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much, and it's lovely to see you today.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Goodbye, everybody who's watching. I hope you get a lot out of this episode. I hope you also feel a lot of energy, and we'll see you very soon.